Welcome to the InnoGuide Podcast, where we share the works of authors and mentors to guide innovation. In episode number 26, we're sharing part 2 of ChatGPT for Dummies by Pam Baker. So we're picking up from chapter 5. Let's talk about something that's both exciting and a little nerve-wracking: responsible AI. You've probably heard the buzz about AI being this incredible tool, but it's also a potential Pandora's box. Well, this chapter dives into why it's so important to develop AI responsibly and the challenges we face in doing so. So, what is responsible AI and why does it matter? The idea behind responsible AI is simple: build AI systems with ethics, safety, and accountability baked in from the start, not as an afterthought. Think of it as designing a car with seatbelts and airbags from day one instead of slapping them on after a crash. The Responsible for AI movement focuses on principles like accountability, bias evaluation, reliability, fairness, transparency, privacy, and security. These aren't just buzzwords, they're the foundation for making AI safe and trustworthy. For example, OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, are big proponents of responsible AI. They've open sourced tools like EVALS, a framework for testing AI models, and contributed research to help shape policies. But not everyone is sticking to these principles. Economic pressures like layoffs in tech have led companies like Microsoft to cut their AI ethics teams. And let's be honest, this probably won't be the last. The rise of do it yourself AI, a double edged sword. Here's where things get wild. AI used to be the playground of highly skilled scientists, but now almost anyone can build their own model. Take Alpaca AI, for example. Researchers at Stanford created it using Meta's open source Llama model for just $600. Sounds cool, right? Well, not so fast. Alpaca AI turned out to be unsafe. It produced toxic and incorrect responses, and Stanford responsibly took it offline. But the data set and code are still available on GitHub, meaning anyone with $100 and a bit of know how can create their own AI. People are even running these models on devices like Raspberry Pi computers and smartphones. And it's not just hobbyists. Shady communities online are also getting into the action. For example, Meta's Llama model was leaked on 4chan just a week after its release. The problem? Cheap, unregulated AI can be dangerous. Imagine someone intentionally building a malicious AI with no safeguards. It's a chilling thought, especially when you consider that governments and bad actors could use AI for cyber attacks, misinformation, or worse. The global AI race, US versus China and beyond. The AI arms race is in full swing, with countries like the US and China leading the charge. For example, China's Baidu has developed ErnieBot, a ChatGPT competitor that can generate both text and images. While impressive, it's unclear if ErnieBot has the same safety measures as ChatGPT. And let's face it, in the rush to launch AI products, safety nets often take a back seat. Governments are trying to step in. The EU's Artificial Intelligence Act, the US's AI Bill of Rights, and the UK's AI Assurance Roadmap are all efforts to regulate AI and protect people. But regulations can only do so much, especially when the technology is evolving so quickly. The good, the bad, and the ugly of AI. AI is everywhere now, from Microsoft Office to Adobe's Firefly tool, and while it's amazing for productivity, it comes with risks. Even OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman has admitted he's a little bit scared of AI. Why? Because not everyone is playing by the rules. Some developers are cutting corners, and it's only a matter of time before things spiral out of control. One major issue is AI hallucinations, where models like ChatGPT confidently produce completely wrong or nonsensical answers. It's not malicious, the AI just doesn't know any better. But these hallucinations can be dangerous, especially if people act on them without fact checking. Think of ChatGPT as a super fast but unreliable assistant. It's great for speeding up your work, but you'll need to double check everything it produces. Privacy, copyright, and liability, the fine print. Let's talk about privacy for a second. Did you know that anything you type into ChatGPT could be used as training data? This means your prompts might not stay private. And then there's the issue of copyright. While OpenAI says you own the text ChatGPT generates for you, the U.S. Copyright Office has ruled that AI-generated content can't be copyrighted. So if you're hoping to make a fortune off AI-generated books or art, think again. Plus, there's the risk of plagiarism. ChatGPT might accidentally reproduce copyrighted material from its training data, leaving you liable. Building a safer AI future. So what's being done to make AI safer? OpenAI uses techniques like reinforcement learning with human feedback, RLHF, and red teaming, where experts try to break the system, to improve safety. They've also implemented guardrails to prevent harmful outputs. But even with these measures, risks remain. That's why it's crucial for users to take precautions, like fact-checking AI outputs, disclosing when AI is used, and avoiding over-reliance on these tools. Final thought for this chapter: proceed with caution. It's an incredible tool, but it's not perfect. It's fast, powerful, and sometimes eerily human-like, but it's also flawed and prone to errors. Don't trust AI blindly. Treat it as a helpful assistant, not an infallible expert. And remember, the responsibility for using AI ethically and safely ultimately falls on us. We're the developers, users, or policymakers. So as we move forward in the brave new world of AI, let's keep our eyes open, our guardrails strong, and our fact-checking skills sharp. The future of AI depends on it. 6. Let's dive into the fascinating world of ChatGPT's professional and practical uses. This chapter is all about how ChatGPT became a game changer across industries, from business to healthcare, even journalism. It's not just a tool for techies anymore, it's a versatile assistant that's reshaping how we work, create, and solve problems. But as with any powerful tool, there are some caveats to keep in mind. ChatGPT, a turning point for AI. When ChatGPT hit the scene, it wasn't just a hit, it was a revolution. People from all walks of life, from developers to marketers, were eager to see what it could do, and boy, did it deliver. Almost overnight, hundreds of ChatGPT-inspired tools and competitors flooded the market. But OpenAI's ChatGPT remains the gold standard, the benchmark everyone else is chasing. This chapter explores how ChatGPT is being used in professional settings, from business software to healthcare, and even in creative fields like journalism and marketing, as we said. The possibilities are endless, and honestly, your imagination might be the only limit. So let's talk about business software. ChatGPT and business software. Let's start with where ChatGPT is already making waves: business software. Unsurprisingly, Microsoft, with its close partnership with OpenAI, was one of the first to integrate ChatGPT into its products. For example, there's Microsoft Copilot. This AI assistant, now powered by GPT-4, is embedded in tools like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams. It helps with everything from drafting emails to building Excel formulas and creating PowerPoint slides. It's like having a supercharged assistant that makes you a power user with minimal effort. Business Chat. This tool works across Microsoft 365 apps, pulling data from your calendar, emails, documents, and more to create a knowledge model for your organization. It's great for preventing the loss of institutional memory when employees leave. But Microsoft isn't the only player in the game. Here are some other interesting examples. Chat PDF. Upload a PDF, and Chat PDF can analyze, summarize, and help you work with the data. It's perfect for books, scientific papers, or presentations. Snapchat. Snapchat's My AI, a limited version of ChatGPT that can answer chats for you or provide information. HubSpot's ChatSpot. This integration lets you use natural language prompts to fetch and analyze consumer data in HubSpot's CRM. And Quizlet's QChat, an AI tutor that uses ChatGPT to help students learn, like practicing Spanish or studying for exams. And that's just scratching the surface. It's also being integrated into banking and finance apps, where it's being used for customer support, investment guidance, and document automation. Even heavily regulated industries like healthcare and finance are finding ways to incorporate ChatGPT responsibly. Plugins expanding ChatGPT's capability. In March 2023, OpenAI introduced ChatGPT plugins, and they've been a game changer. These plugins expand ChatGPT's abilities, allowing it to access real-time information from the internet, perform specialized computations, and integrate with third-party services like Expedia, Instacart, and Shopify. For example, the Zapier plugin connects ChatGPT to over 5,000 apps, automating workflows across platforms. The Wolfram plugin gives ChatGPT access to advanced mathematical calculations and real-time data from Wolfram Alpha. And the browsing plugin allows ChatGPT to research the internet for up-to-date information. These plugins make it even more versatile, and the possibilities for future integrations are endless. And remember, without the browsing plugin, ChatGPT only has access to data through, I believe, October 2021. ChatGPT and virtual meetings. So the virtual meeting software was quick to adopt this. For instance, Microsoft Teams Premium features Intelligent Recap, which takes meeting notes, transcribes conversations, and organizes discussions. It's really quite good. Chrome extensions, tools like Tactic, ending in a Q, and Notty.ai, N-O-T-Y.ai, provide ChatGPT-powered summaries for Google Meet and Zoom. These integrations are making meetings more efficient, but they're also putting pressure on older AI-based tools like Otter.ai to keep up. Language and translation skills. ChatGPT's ability to understand and translate languages is impressive, but it's not perfect. It's great for translating documents or text into different languages, rewriting text in the style of famous authors like Shakespeare or Hemingway, summarizing complex documents for quick understanding. However, human translators should always double-check its work, especially for complex or nuanced translations. ChatGPT in creative and emerging fields. ChatGPT is also making waves in creative fields like augmented reality and virtual reality, and the metaverse. For example, AR developers are using ChatGPT to create text games and animations that overlay real-world scenes. In the metaverse, ChatGPT is being used to power avatars, including ones modeled after deceased loved ones, which could provide comfort to grieving users. But there are risks too. For example, Meta's Llama model was leaked online, raising concerns about how bad actors might misuse AI. So how is it used in search engines? Search engines were one of the first places to integrate ChatGPT. Microsoft Bing now uses ChatGPT, while Google has introduced its own AI, Bard. There's even a Firefox extension that displays ChatGPT responses alongside a Google search. However, users should be cautious about downloading extensions as they can sometimes be fake or malicious. How about ChatGPT for developers? Well, developers are loving ChatGPT because it can handle tedious coding tasks. Tools like Copilot X, an upgraded version of GitHub Copilot, integrate ChatGPT to suggest code as you type, explain code or generate documentation, and help with debugging and syntax. While it's not perfect and requires supervision, it's a huge time saver for developers, especially those working on simpler tasks. In marketing, marketers are using ChatGPT for content creation, blog posts, ad copy, lead generation, and personalized email campaigns and product recommendations. It's also great for customer service, providing multilingual support and answering FAQs. However, marketers should always review ChatGPT's output to ensure accuracy and tone. How about in HR? HR departments are leveraging ChatGPT to analyze resumes and match candidates to job descriptions, assist with onboarding, training, and compliance management, and schedule vacations and manage employee engagement. It's like having an HR assistant that works 24/7. How about in law? Well, legal professionals are using ChatGPT to draft and edit legal documents, summarize contracts, and flagging unusual terms, and assist with e-discovery by analyzing emails, texts, and other records. While ChatGPT can't replace lawyers, it's a powerful tool for speeding up routine tasks. What about journalism? Well, ChatGPT is helping journalists with writing reports on breaking news and current events, analyzing data for investigative journalism, and creating evergreen or seasonal content. However, it's not a replacement for human reporters. It can't investigate events, conduct interviews, or uncover hidden truths. Plus, its tendency to hallucinate or spread misinformation makes it risky for unsupervised use. In healthcare, ChatGPT is being used to summarize medical research and patient records, assist with telemedicine by triaging symptoms, and educate patients with easy to understand content. While it's still early days, the potential for ChatGPT in healthcare is enormous. How about finance? Banks and financial institutions are cautiously adopting ChatGPT for customer service and fraud detection, and for risk management and investment analysis. However, the finance industry is understandably slow to adopt new technologies given the high stakes of errors in this field. Closing thoughts here, ChatGPT is everywhere. It's not going away. From business to healthcare, it's transforming how we work and interact with technology. But remember, it's a tool, not a replacement for human expertise. Use it wisely, fact check its outputs, and always keep an eye on how it's evolving. The future of work is here, and ChatGPT is leading the charge. Chapter 7. Let's talk about ChatGPT in education, a topic that sparked a lot of excitement, curiosity, and a bit of panic. When ChatGPT first became available, students were quick to adopt it, but not always in the way educators had hoped. Instead of using it as a learning tool, some students used it to do their homework for them. Big surprise. Naturally, this raised concerns among teachers and parents about cheating and the potential loss of critical thinking skills. But while these concerns are valid, they're not the whole story. So, cheating with ChatGPT, a new twist on an old problem. Cheaters are going to cheat. Whether it's crib notes, calculators, plagiarism, educators have always had to deal with students trying to cut corners. ChatGPT is just the latest tool in this long history. But here's the silver lining. Catching cheaters who use ChatGPT might actually be easier than catching those who use traditional methods. For one, ChatGPT isn't perfect. It often delivers wrong answers or makes up convincing but incorrect information, what we call hallucinations. Students who blindly copy its output are likely to get caught when their answers don't add up. Plus, ChatGPT has a tendency to repeat certain phrases, making it easier for teachers to spot patterns across assignments. In the future, educators might even use AI to catch the cheaters. Imagine scanning a stack of assignments with an AI tool that not only grades them, but also flags suspicious similarities or errors. It's a fascinating possibility, but for now, let's focus on how ChatGPT can actually help educators and students. Flipping the script on critical thinking. One of the biggest concerns about ChatGPT is that it might rob students of the chance to develop critical thinking skills. But what if we flip the teaching model? Instead of teaching students information and then quizzing them, we could teach them how to ask the right questions. After all, ChatGPT's outputs are only as good as the prompts it's given. To get meaningful answers, students need to think critically about how to frame their queries. For example, a basic prompt like explain photosynthesis will give a generic answer. But a strategic prompt like explain photosynthesis in simple terms for a fifth grader and then in more detail for a high school biology student will yield a much richer and more tailored response. Teaching students how to craft thoughtful prompts not only sharpens their critical thinking, but prepares them for the future. Prompt engineering is already a valuable skill in the AI field, and companies are willing to pay top dollar for it. While AI tools like AutoGPT are getting better at understanding vague prompts, the ability to think critically and creatively will always be in demand. This can also be a help for overworked educators. Educators are some of the most overworked professionals out there. GPT can lighten the load in several ways. Grading assignments. ChatGPT can grade homework, tests, and projects in minutes, providing not just scores, but also personalized feedback on where students are struggling. Creating lesson plans. Need a detailed lesson plan at a pinch? ChatGPT can generate one in seconds, complete with objectives, activities, and assessments. Administrative tasks. From ordering supplies to drafting reports, ChatGPT can handle the busy work, giving teachers more time to focus on their students. Imagine being able to leave work on time because ChatGPT handled the grading and the planning for you. It's not just a dream, it's a reality that's already helping educators reclaim their personal time. Revolutionizing how subjects are taught. ChatGPT is changing the way we teach and learn. With the help of plugins, it's becoming an even more powerful educational tool. For example, the Speak plugin. This tool helps students learn foreign languages by providing translation and showing how phrases vary across different dialects. It's especially useful for catching and correcting mistakes. Duolingo Max. ChatGPT powers two key features in this app. Explain My Answer provides detailed explanations of why a student's answer was right or wrong. Role play. This lets students practice real world conversations in a new language, helping them to become more fluent and natural in their speech. These tools are just the beginning. As more plugins are developed, ChatGPT could become an all in one super app for education, capable of assisting with almost every task. Why banning ChatGPT is a mistake? Some schools have responded to ChatGPT by banning it outright, but this approach is short sighted. AI is here to stay, and it's already reshaping the way we work and the way we live. Denying students access to tools like ChatGPT is like refusing to teach them how to use a computer or the internet. It puts them at a disadvantage in a world that's increasingly relying on AI. Instead of banning ChatGPT, educators should embrace it as a teaching tool. By guiding students on how to use AI responsibly and effectively, teachers can help them develop the skills they'll need to thrive in the future. After all, education is about preparing students for the world ahead, not clinging to the past. And final thoughts in this chapter, it's more than just a tool, it's a transformative force in education. Yes, it comes with some challenges, like the potential for cheating, but it also offers incredible opportunities to enhance learning, save time, and prepare students for the future. By teaching critical thinking, leveraging AI to reduce workloads, and embracing new ways of teaching, educators can turn ChatGPT into a powerful ally. Bottom line is, it's not going anywhere, and neither is the need for skilled, thoughtful educators. Together, we can use tools like ChatGPT to create a brighter, more innovative future for education. Chapter 8. Let's talk about how ChatGPT is changing daily life, and not just for those of us who actively use it. Even people who have never heard of ChatGPT are starting to feel its ripple effects. These are still the early days of generative AI, but the changes it's bringing are already profound. In this chapter, we'll explore some of the most noticeable shifts, from the slow death of keywords to the rise of knowledge assistants, and even the challenges of misinformation. Let's dive in. The death of keywords. Remember when keywords were everything? Search engines taught us to think in terms of keywords, whether we were job hunting, researching, or shopping online. Keywords even shaped how we wrote resumes and job descriptions. If you didn't use the right keywords, you might miss out on opportunities or worse, get overlooked entirely. Keywords gave rise to SEO, search engine optimization, which became a cornerstone of online marketing. Businesses used keywords to drive traffic to their websites, and advertisers used them to target consumers. Keywords were everywhere, and they worked until now. Enter ChatGPT, which doesn't rely on keywords at all. Instead, it uses complex algorithms to understand the context and the intent behind your prompts. This shift is slowly making keywords in SEO less relevant. Sure, the transition won't happen overnight. Search engines like Google and Bing are still widely used, and they're even integrating generative AI like ChatGPT and Bard. But as more people turn to AI chatbots for convenience, the days of keyword driven search are clearly numbered. For example, ChatGPT can already integrate with specialized search engines like Wolfram Alpha, that's WOLF, like Wolf, RAM, Alpha, ALPHA, Wolfram Alpha, for complex math, and Expedia for travel. With these plugins, ChatGPT could become a super app combining the best of search engines and AI. It's a safe bet that ChatGPT can predict better keywords than we ever could, making its results even more accurate and more useful. From virtual assistants to knowledge assistants, we're all familiar with virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. These tools rely on search engines and algorithms to answer questions and perform tasks. But with the rise of generative AI, virtual assistants are evolving into knowledge assistants, and they're about to get a whole lot smarter. Microsoft's Cortana, for example, it's now integrated with Bing Chat, which uses ChatGPT. Similarly, Google Assistant can benefit from Google's Bard. These integrations are just the beginning. Soon, next generation AI assistants will be able to handle far more complex tasks, making them indispensable for work, home, and even your car. For example, compare the responses from Google Assistant and ChatGPT to the same question. Google Assistant delivers a list of search results, while ChatGPT provides a detailed conversational answer. The difference is clear. ChatGPT is faster, more intuitive, and more helpful. This shift is making AI assistants more prevalent and more useful than ever before. So what about the challenge of misinformation? This is the elephant in the room. ChatGPT is incredibly powerful, but it's not perfect. It can make mistakes, sometimes glaring ones. These errors, known as hallucinations, occur when the AI confidently provides incorrect information. Because ChatGPT is trained on human data, it can also unintentionally reflect human biases. But the risks don't stop there. AI models can be deliberately trained to spread propaganda, conspiracy theories, or manipulative content. This makes it more important than ever to teach people how to critically evaluate information. Just because ChatGPT sounds friendly and confident doesn't mean it's always right or trustworthy. Another thing to keep in mind is this: not all AI models are created equal. Even if one version of ChatGPT proves reliable, that doesn't mean every version will be. Some models have better safeguards than others, but as a user, you can't always see those guardrails. That's why it's crucial to fact check everything ChatGPT generates and stay cautious. The AI industry is working on solutions like explainable AI, which aims to make AI's decision making process more transparent. But until then, remember ChatGPT is a tool, not a person. Use it wisely and don't let it do all the thinking for you. Then we have the convenience trap. Let's talk about convenience, one of ChatGPT's biggest selling points. Using ChatGPT is like shopping at a convenience store. It's fast, easy, and gets the job done. Instead of spending time crafting keywords, sifting through search results, and reading multiple sources, you can just type a prompt and get an instant answer. But this convenience comes at a price. When you use ChatGPT, you don't see where the information is coming from. There are no sources, no dates, and no way to verify whether the information is accurate or up to date. For example, ChatGPT's training data is currently 2 years old, which means it might not have the latest information. Even with live internet access through plugins, ChatGPT still doesn't provide the same transparency as a search engine. Search engines give you links to their sources, allowing you to cross-check and verify information. ChatGPT, on the other hand, gives you a single unified response, one that might be too narrow or biased for your needs. So while ChatGPT is incredibly convenient, it's important to use it critically. Don't let it narrow your perspective or make decisions for you. Always question its outputs and seek additional sources when needed. Final thoughts on the future of ChatGPT in daily life? Well, it's already transforming how we live and work, and its influence is only going to grow. From the decline of keywords to the rise of smarter AI assistants, the changes it's bringing are profound. But with these advancements come challenges like misinformation and the risk of over reliance on AI. Key is to use ChatGPT as the powerful tool it is without letting it replace your own critical thinking. Fact check its outputs, stay aware of its limitations, and don't let convenience blind you to its potential pitfalls. AI is reshaping the world, and it's up to us to navigate this new landscape thoughtfully and responsibly. Chapter 9. Let's talk about how ChatGPT and generative AI are changing the world. It's no exaggeration to say that ChatGPT has become a global phenomenon, sparking both excitement and fear. Some people think it's the beginning of a sci-fi dystopia where the machines take over, while others believe it will save humanity, eliminate inflation, or make life easier in every way. The truth is, it's neither a savior nor a villain. It's just a tool. It's a powerful one, but it's still a tool. Its impact depends entirely on how we use it. In this chapter, we'll explore what's worth worrying about, what's not, and how ChatGPT is already reshaping industries, jobs, and daily life. Let's dive in. So, what's worth worrying about and what's not? To put things into perspective, every time a new technology emerges, people panic. When radio came along, people thought it would kill newspapers. Then TV was going to kill radio. And when the internet arrived, it was going to make TV obsolete. Here we are, newspapers, radio, TV, and the internet still all coexist, each serving its own purpose. ChatGPT is no different. It's not going to replace everything that came before it. For example, it won't replace search engines entirely. While ChatGPT is great for generating conversational responses, search engines are still better for fact-checking and finding specific sources. The two technologies might eventually converge, but they'll continue to serve distinct purposes. Similarly, ChatGPT isn't going to take all our jobs. Yes, it will eliminate some roles, but it will also create new ones, just like the assembly line in modern automation did. Workers who learn to use ChatGPT to boost their productivity and creativity will thrive, whether in their current jobs or in entirely new careers. The good and the bad of ChatGPT. So, ChatGPT is a game changer. It's not just another tool, it's a sign that we've entered the AI age and the fourth industrial revolution. That's a big deal. But is it something to fear? Not necessarily. The real risks and benefits depend on how we use it. So, the risks, one of the scariest things about it is its ability to spread disinformation. It can generate fake news, manipulate narratives, and even mimic trustworthy sources. This makes it harder than ever to tell truth from lies. Security teams will have their hands full in trying to combat these threats, and rebuilding public trust will take years. The benefits on the flip side, ChatGPT is a creativity booster. It can help authors write stories, filmmakers create special effects, architects design buildings, and musicians compose new scores. It's a tool that enhances human creativity, not replaces it. For example, while ChatGPT can generate books, most of them are terrible unless guided by a skilled writer. True artists know how to craft prompts that result in original, high quality work. With respect to job disruption, it's a double edged sword. Yes, it can replace some jobs, but it's not the end of the world. For example, publishers are already flooded with ChatGPT generated books, but most of them are awful because they lack the human touch. Greedy creators, hoping for quick cash, will soon fade into obscurity, just like the content farms of the past that tried to game search engines with low quality, keyword stuffed articles. Same goes for knowledge work. Companies that rely on ChatGPT without human oversight will face expensive mistakes and legal liabilities. But when used as a tool, ChatGPT can make workers more efficient. For example, data analysts can use it to generate reports, freeing them to dive deeper into the data for new insights. Lawyers can use it to draft contracts and legal briefs, while clients can use it to summarize complex legal documents. In short, ChatGPT won't replace experts, it will empower them. With respect to disruptions ahead, let's take a look at some ways ChatGPT and generative AI are already disrupting the world and what's coming next. Number one, public trust will decline. Generative AI can create fake voices, spread disinformation, and manipulate people with convincing narratives. Even fact checking will become harder because AI can mimic trusted sources. While AI can help detect these threats, rebuilding trust will take time. Number two, the rise of super apps. ChatGPT is becoming a super app capable of performing tasks that used to require multiple apps. For example, it can integrate with plugins like Wolfram Alpha for math or Expedia for travel, making it a one stop shop for many needs. Number three, connected AI. Instead of integrating AI into apps, we'll soon see connected AI systems that work together seamlessly. Some people think this could lead to the infamous singularity, but others see it as just another step in technological evolution. 4. Smarter automation. Smart devices like Siri, Alexa, and smart home systems will become even more intelligent and versatile, anticipating user needs and providing more personalized assistance. 5. Augmented knowledge work. Workers will spend less time on mundane tasks and more time creating new knowledge. For example, ChatGPT can handle routine data analysis or legal document drafting, freeing professionals to focus on strategy and innovation. 6. Faster marketing and advertising. Marketers will use ChatGPT to create content and ads at lightning speed, staying ahead of trends and delivering messages tailored to the moment. 7. Education will be transformed. The traditional education system, with its rigid schedules and standardized testing, is overdue for disruption. ChatGPT can help educators create customized learning plans for each student, assess homework and tests, and provide instant feedback. This could pave the way for competency based learning where students progress at their own pace. 8. Media will break news faster. While ChatGPT cannot do investigative reporting, it can help journalists by providing background information and context, allowing them to publish stories faster. 9. Personalized customer service. ChatGPT can act as a personal shopper, troubleshoot product issues, and resolve customer complaints faster and more effectively than traditional customer service systems. And 10. Improved healthcare. ChatGPT can assist doctors by analyzing the latest research, recommending treatments, and even helping patients understand their health conditions. It can also provide life saving information in emergencies. Final thoughts on this chapter. ChatGPT and generative AI are reshaping the world in ways we're only just beginning to understand. From transforming industries to enhancing creativity, the potential is enormous. But with great power comes great responsibility. We need to use these tools wisely, stay vigilant against misinformation, and ensure that AI serves humanity, not the other way around. The future is here and it's powered by AI. Let's make the most of it. Chapter 10. ChatGPT is amazing. It's been a game changer for AI and how we interact with technology. But it's not the only generative AI tool out there. So, in this chapter, the author introduces us to 10 other tools that are worth checking out, each one with its own strengths, quirks, and unique features. And depending on what you're working on, maybe one of these will be a better fit for your needs. Let's dive in. Number 1, DALL-E and DALL-E 2, which is DALL-E. These are ChatGPT's artistic siblings. Instead of generating text, they create images based on text prompts. You don't need to be an artist to use them, just describe what you want, and voila! DALL-E 2 is the upgraded version, offering more realistic images and higher resolution. For example, if you're designing a website, DALL-E might be perfect for icons, while DALL-E 2 is better for high quality prints. Oh, and it can even outpaint, extending the borders of an image seamlessly. There's a cool example where it extended Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring. You can try them out at OpenAI's website, and if you've already got a ChatGPT account, you're good to go. Number 2, DeepL, DeepL Write, and DeepL Translator. This is DEP capital L, Write, and DeepL Translator. DeepL Write is like your personal writing coach. It helps you rephrase and improve your text, capturing nuances and style. It even reads your text aloud, which is great for checking flow or practicing pronunciation. Meanwhile, DeepL Translator is a powerful translation tool that works across apps and documents. It's free for 5,000 characters, but premium plans unlock more features. Since it's based in the EU, it offers stronger privacy protections than many US-based tools. Cedille. This one's for French speakers or anyone who needs to work in French. Cedille, Cedille, is an open source language model based on a GPT-J. Even if you don't speak French, it provides the templates to help you write in the language. It's free to try, but premium plans are available if you need more advanced features. Notion AI. If you're already using Notion for productivity, you'll love Notion AI. It's like having a supercharged assistant for writing, summarizing, and organizing your work. It's built on ChatGPT, but keeps your data private and encrypted. For $10 a month, it's a handy tool for automating tasks like drafting emails or creating marketing copy. UChat, Y-O-U, chat. UChat is part of the U.com search engine, which is all about privacy and personalization. It's like ChatGPT, but with internet access, so it can pull in real-time information and even cite its sources. You can also use other tools on the platform like YouWrite for writing or YouImagine for creating images. Think of it as a one-stop shop for AI-powered tasks. ChatSonic. ChatSonic is like ChatGPT and DALL-E rolled into one. It's connected to the internet, so it's great for generating up-to-date content. Plus, it has voice prompting and image generation features, making it a favorite for content creators. Pricing starts at $12 a month, but it can get pricey depending on how much you use it. Poe, P-O-E. This was developed by Quora. It's more of a platform than a single chatbot. It lets you interact with multiple AI models, including ChatGPT and Claude, a model developed by Anthropic. You can even create your own chatbot using Poe's tools. It's fast, versatile, and a great way to explore different AI models in one place. Jasper. Jasper is all about marketing and advertising. It's designed to create high-quality copy for businesses, and its Jasper Chat feature is built on ChatGPT 3.5. It's not cheap. Plans start at $49 a month. But if you're in the marketing world, it might be worth it. Durable. Durable is an AI website builder that can create a fully functional website in about 30 seconds. All it needs is your business name and a brief description of what you do. It even generates customer testimonials, though let's be honest, that's a little sketchy. If you're in a rush to get a website up and running, Durable is worth a look. And number 10, God Mode. Okay, the name is dramatic, but God Mode is seriously impressive. It uses AutoGPT, which is like ChatGPT on steroids. You give it a goal, like finding the best TV at the cheapest price, and it figures out how to achieve it, step by step, all on its own. It even writes its own code if needed. It's like having a personal assistant that's also a genius problem solver. So there you have it, 10 generative AI tools that go beyond ChatGPT. Whether you're looking to create art, improve your writing, build a website, or tackle complex tasks, there's something here for everyone. The world of AI is evolving fast, so it's worth exploring these tools to see which ones fit your needs best. So I hope this has been helpful. This has been ChatGPT for Dummies by Pam Baker. This was part 2, and I hope you'll join us again next time. Thanks for joining. That's a wrap.